this is Dan Farisi, Group Director of Content and Editorial, Industrial and Tech at Emerald. So happy to be joined today by Mark Corbin, who is President of Vanco International. Topic of conversation is, of course, AV over IP, aligning with our AV over IP deep dive, which will be all over commercialintegrator.com in the early part of August, as well as in our big July-August issue. Everyone's talking about AV over IP these days, and that means they're talking about Vanco. That's why we wanted to bring Mark on for a chat. Thanks so much, Mark, for joining me.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. I really appreciate the opportunity. A great discussion to have here. So thank you again for having me.
No doubt about it. So I want to talk for sure about Vanco and your unique USP, your unique differentiators. But do you want to just start by framing up the AV over IP conversation? What are you hearing in the trenches these days? What is the level of demand? What kind of features and capabilities are people really clamoring for?
Yeah, great question. AV over IP demand has gone extremely high in the last 3 years. Let's face it, normal matrix systems just are not as compatible with what an AV IP system can do. Scalability has just become a huge feature within AV over IP, whether you're using 5 displays or have to, deploy 50. There's just so much capability for flexibility, and then the cost margins, once you hit a certain point, just make a lot more sense than any other systems out there. I think the biggest thing for us is we see for the last 3 to 4 years, we've really only seen more of that commercial side of the business doing IP, where larger TVs, video walls, digital signage, right? The stuff that makes it big. But lately, we've even noticed from even the higher end residential side, especially with the lack of cable boxes and less products like that, IP is getting employed more and more into these simple residential systems. And that's what Vanco really has marketed their strategy at as, of course, we started our first product as a major commercial piece, but we have just launched our Evo IP Go, which is our beginner kind of entry level. And that gives people a simple flexibility of a video wall. Now it is 5x5 and it's only fittable for that size, but it's a good price entry. It allows you to do a lot more than a matrix system can, still allows you to route audio. And then we step up to our 1.0, which allows you to obviously start really customizing your video wall, adding those digital signage, and those are going to be more in your commercial play. And then we just released last year our 2.0, which really is really unique because of Dante Audio being involved in that. We're allowed to do EARC out of that. We can also customize all digital signage. There is no limit on video walls. And we're also allowed to plug in our tiler for all those purposes too. So again, within IP, it really depends on your job source. And what's neat about that is I think every job can be different. And the nice thing about all the scalability with IP, you have systems that you really only need certain capabilities for, employ those. But the simplicity is, what if you have to get a little larger later on? Well, we're capable of coming in, unplugging that simple system and plugging in a new higher end system. That's just what makes it so nice, right? You're working off a network, whether it's VLANs or a dedicated network. We recommend a dedicated network, but whether it is a VLANs as well, it just gives you the simplicity to expand and you're not limited. If I buy a 4x4 matrix and I got to add 2 more sources and displays, I got to buy a whole new system. It just really allows us to put in so much better features than what the old systems used to be. And it's really exciting because the changes keep evolving. Our newest system added Dante Audio, which allows us to plug in any kind of, network system and audio, and allows us to use retro products that can now obviously get, put right into the IP system. So the enhancements just keep coming, and that's what's really excited about. But that's what our company and the industry, I feel, is really excited about with AV over IP.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. When I think about that excitement, I think about the scalability, I think about the flexibility, and then what you just noted, that with Vanco, there are now a raft of different options to make sure you have the right solution to meet your need. I did just want to go back to one quick thing you mentioned, which is that you recommend dedicated networks. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Why is that the more preferred route, at least from your point of view?
Yeah, I think dedicated networks are great just because it's only running your AV system, right? Especially with the cost of network switches these days, they have come down a little. They're not so crazy like they used to be. I think it's really important because if you're not dealing with a VLAN system, you have the possibility of getting interrupted through your internet or your switch protocol. And I think with your own dedicated switch, once you layer it correctly, our system's awesome because it finds everything for you. You don't even have to deal with VLANs. So I always recommend that AV system being on a separate switch in a dedicated network, just because if there's any other issues that come apart, hopefully you can keep something else running, right? I mean, the last
Yeah.
thing you want is your whole entire switch to go down, but maybe it's possibly only the AV side that needs help, but it takes the rest of your switch down. That's why we always just definitely recommend a dedicated switch. Plus, it allows for ease of not having to roll trucks, right? If it's a dedicated switch, a dedicated network, then you can go in without rolling a truck. You can go online in your office, look at your customers, what's going on, and that network is completely dedicated to that. You can see anything that's out, any power outage, any recycles you need to do, any of that kind of thing. It makes it just so much easier to deal with.
It's a very compelling argument. I couldn't agree more. I do know there are still some integrators out there who may be a little bit skittish about AV over IP. They feel like their networking knowledge is not up to snuff. They're just not maybe as familiar with it as they are with those traditional approaches that you discussed. Is there anything that you would suggest, maybe anything Vanco offers or that you would endorse as far as training, familiarity, making sure these integrators can take advantage of all the opportunity that AV over IP brings?
That's a great point, Dan. When you first implement your first AV over IP system, you're nervous, right? It's just a constant, it's new to you, it's foreign. What's really cool is companies like myself, Vanco, and there's other companies, we try to make that entry product as simple as possible for someone. You don't need to deal with the VLANs. All you need to do is plug in the control box, scan the product, and again, our product finds itself for you. So I always recommend start simple, right? Don't get into the video wall and having to change your VLANs and dedicate certain stuff. Start simple. And training videos on our website, even training videos through Commercial Integrator, they have the conversations. Take the time to do it because it really isn't too difficult once you set up your first system. I get the scare of setting up your first system, but I feel like once you do that, then you know the knowledge, you have the capability, you have the interface down. You also have the capability of not charging that customer every time you got to go out and fix a problem. You just give them a monthly bill, possibly a reoccurring revenue opportunity because you're monitoring everything. So there's so many great easy ways to start small and build your portfolio up with confidence. Obviously, any company out there is going to work with you on training. Vanco offers personal trainings, right, to dealers, distributors, anyone, and online trainings. But as you do that, you just start to build your confidence, and all companies have teams that can also help you design these things, right? Don't feel like as an integrator or a distributor even, or whatever, wherever you're at, don't feel like it's impossible to do these things because our team here can also help you with that entire system design. Our team can help you lay out, tell us what TVs you have, tell us what sources you have, and be really open with the manufacturer right away out of the chute so that you can understand how to set it up correctly, and then it just builds onto your knowledge for future projects.
That is fantastic advice. For those who are watching this video and may want to connect with you or connect with Vanco to take advantage of some of that training, whether it's the personal training or whether it's the videos, what's the best way to get in touch? What's the best way for them to connect with Vanco?
Yeah, Vanco1.com. That's the number one, not spelled out one, Vanco1.com. And the trainings actually are LMS trainings. So you can actually go through, there's a questionnaire, there's a little fun test at the end. But the great part is, too, we get to know you. So now you've registered up with us. We understand what you're looking at, what kind of projects you might be getting into. So that's the best way to get a hold of us, especially from a training standpoint. But we're also on Facebook, Twitter, at Vanco International as well.
Thank you so much, Mark. I always learn something when I chat with you. I appreciate you taking the time to join me today.
Dan, thanks so much for the opportunity. Always love doing it.
Thanks so much once again, Mark Corbin, president of Vanco International, for joining me. My name is Dan Parisi, Group Director of Content and Editorial, Industrial and Tech at Emerald. Please do keep your eyes on commercialintegrator.com in the days and weeks ahead as we continue our coverage of AV over IP, aligning with our AV over IP deep dive. And of course, that is in our big July-August issue. Again, Mark, thank you so much, and we will see you soon.